The New York Post recently delved into a really interesting topic. Tinder launched this new feature called Plus One, where you can go on and either say that you have a wedding or some event that you're looking for and that you need a date, or you can go on and say, hey, I'm willing to go to weddings and different family functions with you. One fan said, I just want to know what kind of person is going to invite a stranger to a wedding for a first date. Now, personally, I actually have done this in the past. I've taken a date, maybe it was the second or third date to a wedding because I really just didn't want to go alone. And what I realized was more painful than going to the wedding alone was actually looking back on all the pictures and people going, Danica, who's that guy? I mean, going, oh my God, I don't even remember his name. I think that through Tinder's Plus One feature, you're going to see that the perception of Tinder changes from an app that was purely created for hooking up to an app that's possibly geared towards meeting family, meeting friends, and quickly establishing a cool foundation for a future relationship. So while a lot of people do think that it's not appropriate to bring somebody that you just met to something as important as a wedding, if you think about it, it kind of fast forwards the awkwardness of having to introduce your new boyfriend or girlfriend to like all your friends, all your family, one by one. They're like all there in a house, in a room together. You can get everyone's like yays or nays, and you can kind of pursue this relationship knowing that your family and friends have met the person and that they approve. I actually have used Tinder in the past, and I should get my phone out right now. I say pass because I did get a lot of like dick pics. I'm not even lying. One guy called me on Tinder, or we exchanged numbers from Tinder, and like immediately called me and literally tried to have, what is it, like phone sex? And he was like, what are you wearing? I'm like, why do you want to know what I'm wearing? It was just a mess. So let it be known that I kind of like graduated off Tinder, and say graduated, I like, jumped off Tinder. I still have Tinder on my phone. So I didn't like completely delete it, which means that I'm a glutton for punishment. I will say that I do like the fact that Tinder is trying to promote this idea of more than just like hookups. And weddings aren't cheap. Like they're $100 a plate. So you want to make sure that the person you're taking is worth the time and is worth that seat. So I do think that the Plus One feature on Tinder, although is amazing, I probably won't be taking advantage of it just because I know that I want these memories to last a lifetime, and I don't want to go to a wedding with a date that I really want to forget.